Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, crystal blue lotus blossoms of the Venusian lineage of light. We descended our soul star spark from on high into the simulated matrix to change this story from the inside. Now that we are here, we go within ourself, our body, mind, and spirit, seeking the kingdom of heaven within, through the stillness and silence, as we merge consciously with our multidimensional, eternal, true self of the unborn Buddha mind. In this process of ascension, we realize our true nature of pure awareness and transform consciousness from the inside out. From our still white magnetic light at the center of all things, the center of our pure presence, we come into the clarity of God mind and become the luminous rainbow beings of the tribe of heaven on earth. Pachamama received more gamma plasma waves of higher activation from the great central sun again today as Mercury stations direct. We are now on the fast track to our awakening. We had more light codes flowing in, appearing on the Schumann charts with a peak of 41 Hertz today. We are the ones that came to keep the faith alive in the Great Spirit, to redeem sentient beings as we assist in the exodus and liberation of all consciousness from the negative time loops and false projections. We are tested daily in our faith, and we pass every time because we never give up and we keep going through and through and through until total compression breakthrough. The faith of the 144,000 will lift the spirit of humanity to new heights of ascension unseen in history. We are an integral piece of the transformation of all life into the abundance, freedom, bliss, and truth of enlightenment and peace, both within and without. We are in the process of the Jubilee, where humanity is freed from the Babylonian debt slavery system and all systems created to enslave the minds and in turn the hearts of the human race. All starseeds are the bravest angels sent on this mission of being the witness and experience the lowest density to transform and heal all on the inside of this realm, for this was the only way to consciously co-create this great shift of the ages. The Divine Mother transmits her immaculate heart of unity consciousness now into your sacred vessels of light for the full quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, beings of infinite light and life. Gaia has risen. The divine goddess feminine energy has fully returned, and the Queen's chamber is resonating at the frequency of true unconditional love, that all is being resolved, cleared, purged, and transformed into the light of infinite Source Creator through the living hearts of the ground crew of the 144. Keep holding the line with your visions, your pure intent, divine will, and faith in yourself and the Holy Spirit that blazes her gold ray in every atom, every sun, every particle of adamantine resonance forevermore. This is the end of the cycles of birth and death, the false reincarnation recycle systems of archonic limitation, as we step into our new golden age of eternal life. Our central channels are coursing with our full electrical potential, transmitting from the sky beings to anchor in the higher light deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama for her full transformation and transfiguration into Mothership 33 of the Universal Federation of Light. Navigators, guardians, and commanders of Terra Nova Gaia, unite now through the etheric network of life, and with our I Am presence we blaze this realm with the violet flame. Tone in the language of light to the resonance of the fifth dimension as we raise the new Lemuria once and for all. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And also please make a note, this coming Monday on the 666 portal of Christ Consciousness, we're releasing a very special guided meditation spoken from my sacred Condor, which was transmitted to us from our divine brother of the light Sean Person from InsightLCM.com. So at 6 p.m. on the 6-6 portal this coming Monday, be sure to check out the premiere on our channel Paul White Gold Eagle, and we'll re-air it on Prime Disclosure at 6:30 p.m. both Pacific Standard Time. This is a very powerful and beautiful meditation, so we hope you enjoy. Let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon is at 4 degrees, 20 minutes Leo. The sun is at 13 degrees, 31 minutes Gemini. 1331 of the 4-4 portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 14 degrees Gemini. Two people living far apart in telepathic communication. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 5 degrees Leo. Rock formations tower over a deep canyon, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Paramahansa Yogananda. God is not your judge. You are your own judge. If you act wrongly, you are going to punish yourself. If you act rightly, you will free yourself. That is the justice of the law of karma. You are dictated to neither by God nor his angels, but the law of action. What you sow, you reap. Anything you hate, you attract to yourself, that you may learn to overcome that prejudice. That is the law. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Morachetti, stepping up into our Christed and galactic love and power, while dissolving every related distortion in a doorway to God, Source Consciousness. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Victoria Lillianquist, June 3rd Energy Update, feeling a major intense energy day. There are miracles today unfolding in our individual awareness, but also feeling wobbly, dizzy, fogginess, and anticipation. Keep smiling, walk gently, changes are close. Loving you all, Victoria. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ali Ray, all of nature is emitting frequencies of the highest and purest love. It is a grand and delicious symphony of light. Allow yourself to open your heart and truly receive this blessing. This love is transforming. This love is illuminating. This love is a true healing elixir. Breathe this love. Allow yourself to be fully breathed by it. Allow this love to permeate every cell and every aspect of you. These are glorious and revelational times. Allow yourself to feel the profound love and support of all that is. We are so very loved. We are so very blessed. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Pars Kute, high-pitched ringing in the ears, our angelic human DNA is awakening, activating, and recalibrating in this now moment. Our sun has been used as an amplifier by the divine source of all that is. The current solar corona blasts of incoming divine source energy waves of photonic plasma light and sound codes are working deeply through our bloodstreams and cellular structures as DNA downloads with a clear message. This is a great awakening for humanity, moving from carbon-based bodies into our new crystalline-based bodies for the 5D New Earth. So let's enjoy the sound of the universe being present in this now moment. With divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Minima. June vibrational forecast. We are being awakened in waves so we can handle the upgrades. This is where the councils of light are coming in and really making themselves known. They are essentially helping you with your newly attuned avatar, senses, and abilities to create at will. I personally do not think anything is just happening based on a blueprint anymore. I see that time is collapsing, and so too has aging. This leaves us to create from streams or highways of energies at any given time. We are now creating from Soul Path, the mission we set forth many, many lifetimes ago, meaning that if your soul is naturally a healer, you are calling all that wisdom and creating as you see fit in ever-moving, changing timelines. You are literally mastering being multidimensional and are creating a blueprint to leave on this earth grid for future incarnations to access this grid. May felt like everyone was offline, and now I see why. We were all getting upgraded. From motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777, we are ending the second Mercury retrograde of 2022. It was happening in the sign of Gemini first and then Taurus. Communication was a mess, plans were changed, and things have been chaotic, but it was nothing we couldn't deal with. We are mastering Mercury retro by now, even though it still may kick us off our feet at times with all the triggering. We had the time to connect with our inner self in a deeper way, to figure out what is not working, and take a step back and look at things from a different perspective. Let go of things that make us want to stay in the old and just take our energy away. Reassess our plans and reflect upon our perception of reality. Realize where we run on autopilot. Explore different ways to see our strengths and perspectives that make us who we are as souls. The plan is to get to know our true selves more and more. Massive shifts and powerful changes happened in the last few weeks. We have progressed so much as a collective and also individually. During Mercury retrograde, we were in for many surprises, and the changes and the triggering kicked us off our balance. But we were able to deal with anything that came up, and it was really good for us, and it brought us so much further. We will still be affected by Mercury during the shadow phase, but we won't have the time to think about it much as we are starting Saturn retrograde on the 4th of June. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, powerful activations of human, planetary, and cosmic emerald and diamond heart grid and network activations have anchored and are bringing online the new cosmic heart grid and telepathic communication network. Focus on the English and Irish grids. Stargate 11. Let's keep lighting it up. Magnetic core shift fully anchored and unfolding. NDC grid and checkerboard matrix have been fully disconnected. Bringing the new cosmic emerald and diamond rose heart grid and networks fully online. I see a powerful quantum merge with our diamond avatar self, cosmic consciousness, and organic ascension earth realities, now completing with the 666 gateway and quantum no time. It's done, beloveds. Celebrations commence as the true Magi, Grail kings and queens, remember and reclaim their true self and power again. Reclaiming our guardianship, as all 12 plus 1 tribes rise again as one. The tribal shield fully healed, along with our true memories and history records that are being ignited from deep within, ours and the planetary crystalline networks, to be returned to humanity and all. Rise, guardians, rise, our time has come. Fully surrender to the source within as we remember, remerge and rebirth into the oneness that we all are, at one with the cosmic heart mind, with the Godhead, all accessible through the Stargate, the source within, our sacred emerald and diamond rose heart, transcending all remaining false ego illusions, delusions, distortions, inversions, and false projections, all the illusory fear to tune into, see, and make visible what's truly real. It's all happening, beloveds. It is done. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, I feel wonderful angelic light of purity and harmony, wonderful rainbow light, angelic voices, rays of harmonic light tones, streams of love light. I please ask for spontaneous healings and clarity of vision to assist the higher good of my light path and journey. With love, Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. We are being asked to take a deep breath and trust. Our Akashic records are being cleared for a fresh new start. This is decreasing from our lives and bodies what we used to rely upon to feel safe. That was a false sense of security that didn't produce the long-term results it promised. The Most High is removing those interferences that kept you financially stagnant. It is being replaced with financial abundance, nurturing, and a generous lifestyle provided from the Most High. This transition between worlds can be very triggering, however, and surfacing all kinds of insecurities. It is recommended to take a mental break and shift your mind and attention elsewhere while this process completes. There is nothing more to do right now but allow God's will to happen. When His justice completes dissolving these blocks, it will be easier for you to begin a new plan with direction that will bring the financial increase. You'll know when this time comes, as your fire will be lit with passion and inspiration. It will be easy to take back your power and claim your abundant birthrights. Until then, He is nurturing our spirit to be fully reborn as children of God. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Chelsie's will. Chelsie, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding Creator Source. The current setting is spirit, because we are in complete balance in more ways than we can count. This is the aftershock of the perfect daily alignment and will manifest in many other ways. It is the first day of the new season. Archangel Azrael, Goddess Athena, Spirit, Multiverse Season. This turning of the page means that the section of observing time we're in will take on the attributes of the beings mentioned. When dealing with significant macro situations, it helps the mind digest the concept when we put faces to the macro energies at play, such as Archangel Azrael and Goddess Athena. Archangel Michael moves ahead in time, which indicates that we are about to pick up speed. Once Archangel Metatron is in his position, you can anticipate an all-systems-go macro situation, making many feel they have lost all grasp of space and time. This situation is necessary for the advancement of all things. Major solar events keep pushing the solar column up steadily. Legion and 5D news. Past life fatigue is setting in for some. Many have been on the exhausting task of liberating Earth for many lifetimes. The good news is that when the fatigue hits, the healing begins. The sun will keep feeding our human vessel galactic energies. Galactic energies are plentiful and helpful and are going along with the upgrades of our heart, mind, body, and soul. When outer worldly beings enter the Earth's atmosphere, they affect all life on Earth. As they join Earth's collective of life via electric vibration, the collective automatically benefits as their knowledge becomes part of the ether. This statement applies to all beings regardless of their intentions or abilities. Expect giant Mandela effects to be pronounced. Time has changed, and you can feel it on every level of your being. Keep an eye on the 7 wonders. Learn to read the colors. The gods must be crazy as a piece of technology hits a very non-tech friendly village. This may seem like an insignificant event, but it's incredibly relevant to our future. Spherical, unidentified vehicles will be all over the place. Keep an eye out and say hello. The tools and assignments for today are in the link in the description below. From ArchangelicCalendar.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Tanya Gabrielle. Hooray! Mercury has moved direct today in Taurus and activates a wonderful double 3-3 code at the same time. June 3rd is a 3 universal day. June is a 12-3 universal month. Both Taurus and the number 3 symbolize beauty, creativity, and self-expression. Changing direction at 26 degrees Taurus helps you focus on strength, leadership, courage, and abundance. Inspiration is at a high at this time when Mercury is at a standstill. Remember to keep releasing as Mercury completes its long sojourn in its home sign of Gemini over the next month. In the next weeks, you may be prompted to forgive and share kind words, engage with your creativity, and engage with others. Notice how Spirit is pairing you up with the same vibrational frequencies that you are focusing on. Engaging with your creativity means living your natural, unique life. Happy Mercury Direct. From TanyaGabrielle.com. And from Divine Brothel of the Light, Daniel Giamario from Shamanic Astrology Mystery School. Mercury direct and 5 planets in the morning sky. At 1 a.m. PDT on Friday morning, June 3rd, Mercury is stationed direct at 26 degrees 5 minutes Taurus. About 16 degrees ahead of the Sun, Mercury joins Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus as visible morning sky planets. A rather rare occurrence, not to be missed. The stationary direct rise of Mercury in the morning sky completes the 120-day synodic overstory of Mercury highlighting Capricorn, which began back on February 3rd. This also signals the start of a new synodic overstory that will last until October 2nd. Our school uses the stationary direct point to begin a new Mercury cycle, rather than the Sun-Mercury retrograde conjunction, following an ancient Babylonian technique and our own naked visibility criterion. I have received many reports from friends and clients about the great challenges they faced during this past Mercury retrograde. In my experience, Mercury retrogrades are usually more difficult for those accustomed to contemporary high-speed, left-brain, linear, logical lives. When Mercury retrograde is in Earth or air signs. All 3 2022 synodic overstories are in Earth signs. The next one will begin October 2nd, 2022, featuring Virgo. Our usual advice for navigating Mercury retrogrades in Earth or air signs is to not mind the usual breakdown in logic, the practical, and especially technology. Instead, relax, take it easy, and do more inner work, and utilization of right brain processes such as more spontaneous, in the moment approach, without attachment to results or progress, and with more introspection. Now with Mercury stationary direct, Mercury begins its powerful morning star Apollonian expression from ShamanicaStrology.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise. Gaia Daily, June 3rd through the 6th, Shine. We are feeling the turning of the tide of time, with Mercury turning direct today. Mercury will be making his way out of retrograde shadow over the next 2 weeks, and at the same time bring us out of eclipse season. Mars and Jupiter together in Aries are urging us to land a whole new timeline and tap into the creative flow that is available to bring momentum for big changes. It's finally time for some much needed clarity and direction as Mercury completes this retrograde cycle. But it is going to take some adjustment as we come to need to take time to uncover what our bigger self has planned for us in this Aquarian age. Mercury is in square to Saturn in Aquarius as he turns direct. You are a new person, and the laws and rules of this new reality are different. We are rebirthing into who we really are, which requires a whole new game plan. Mercury will continue to be in trine to Pluto at the end degrees of Capricorn, until moving back into the sign of Gemini on June 13th. We are being supported in freeing ourselves from the mind and duality thinking that has kept us small and separated. Mercury will be in square to Vesta, keeper of the sacred flame, in Pisces, as it comes out of retrograde shadow. It's time to get back into alignment with our sacred purpose. Mars and Jupiter have been close together in Aries for the last week, bringing the fire energy. Supernovas with planets in the early degrees of fire signs are getting kick-started into gear. The time has come for the spiritual warrior to step forward, front and center. This astrology is an activation of the deepest, most precious and pure, but hidden spiritual gifts and treasures. Healing the dark mother archetype of Black Moon Lilith and square to Jupiter and Mars, means that we're making room for the goddess to live in our hearts once again. We join together with her in rhythm and must allow ourselves to be held and loved. We learn to receive our own abundance. The quest has to be in alignment with the energy of the new. We can't just do it the way we have always done it. We are the ones to forge new pathways and new ways. Our quest must involve justice and the voice of the feminine intuition. It's a brand new path for humanity, as the feminine divine begins to incarnate into supernova souls. The gift of healing the pain and delusion of separation is to make room for the goddess mother to walk with us in our life. From AdrianElise.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury stations direct in Taurus. Sun in Gemini, sesquiquadrate, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. We may be more sensitive to what is said today as Mercury stations. The body stores stories, flinching at painful tales of woe, reveling in good news. We can't always pick and choose what comes onto our radar, given the multitude of devices that accompany us through our days. And then there's cooler gossip, phone chats, messages. Pay attention to how you receive information. Actively practice presence with what is. Lean into the Taurian desire for calm and simplicity. Take time to assimilate. The sun's connection to Pluto is more dynamic and at times overwrought. Let go of power struggles. Stop trying to control everything and just be. Allow for gray areas of understanding. Remember, you are a co-creator with the universe. Gaze into the void without fear. It's the place where stars are born. The more you value yourself, the more you can trust your choices. Self-trust is the rocket fuel required to change your life. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Mercury comes out of retrograde. The 3rd of June 2022 is the new 18 days of supportive light. Starts on the 9th wave cosmic frequency. All is unfolding in divine time. The heart of creation is evolving consciousness to transcend the duality of the mind. Transcending duality. Day 115th of the 9th wave, Vulture. Purging karmic patterns to rebirth new ideas. The new incoming high vibrational waves of cosmic source are shifting the consciousness of the collective from the mind, transcending the heart, to the heart transcending the mind. When our heart transcends our mind, we transcend duality. When we transcend duality, we ascend our soul and truth to our origin, the origins of the purest resonance of love and light. And with this divine intent, we transmute the poisons of separation to seed heaven on earth. 3rd of June 2022 equal 10 Monkey, Ba'ats. Middle of 20 days of understanding and the wilt of the flower. Surrender the mind, open the heart. The 115th day of the 9th wave begins. 18 days of supportive cosmic light. New downloads arrive to advance consciousness, to transcend and grow beyond limits. On the 360-day tune, 12th night, we move into the last 90 days. Today is the north direction and the beginning of the 16th 18-day cycle. Being 18 days of Vulture, Kib, wisdom. The vulture is symbolic of clearing away old karma and rebirthing new ways of thinking. Vultures are regarded as teachers and the guardians of ancient knowledge. Connect with the cosmos. From RockArtGallery.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 16, Yellow Electric Warrior. The number 3 is called electric and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. The 3rd day of any wave spell is when things really start to gather pace. It's not a day for lazing around, don't even try. The universe will find a way to give you a bit of an electric shock to jolt you into action. You can make use of this live wire of a day and really get things done, so don't waste your chance. Expect to feel energized by this lively energy, and so be sure you have something to focus on, otherwise you may feel like you are all over the place. Today is Yellow Warrior, and the keywords associated with it are intelligence, fearlessness, and questioning. These days are great for taking on a mission and going on quests. Be fearless like the warrior and march forth with determination. It's a brilliant combo of a day, and number 2, as the electrical energy aids the warrior on his mission, giving him lots of energy. The warrior also asks a lot of questions and is concerned with using his intelligence to succeed in these missions. I try not to think of warrior as a soldier, but more of a warrior in the spiritual sense, on a mission to find the right path. May your quest today lead you in the right direction. It is also a great day for activating a quest or mission. You may feel spontaneous and bolt out the door on short notice. Try not to resist the urge, as the warrior always wants to lead you to find the answers you've been seeking. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Electric Warrior, 3 Keeb, Keen 16, 3rd of June 2022, activating fearless service. 3/6/2022 equal 366 equal 312 equal 33 equal 6. 3/3 Holy Spirit Portal. 666 Heaven Christ Portal. Day codes 3 Holy Triad Joy Creativity Divine. 6 Heaven Christ Family Romance Fertility. Month year codes 6. 12 Acquiring Strength Wisdom. 3. 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace Master Builder. Keen 16 equals 7 Magic Mystic Spiritual. Keen 16 Warrior Tribe. 16 equals 1616 equals 77 Double Magician Code. Double electric tone, electric warrior plus electric seed equal boom. A very special holy divine day, enabling us to fearlessly reclaim our power. The energy is highly charged and electrical. Today, Mercury, the messenger and planet of communication, stations direct after its retrograde period. This ushers in great forward momentum, full speed ahead for the Rainbow Warriors. Day 3 of the White Wizard Wave Spell, where we are focused on aligning our minds with our hearts in order to access our enchanting powers of white magic through the endless realms of creation. Today we are focused on illumination, alignment with divine will, and activating fearless service through our devoted heart. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service to humanity. We have a number 3 day code emphasizing divinity and creativity, and a double electric tone through the electric seed year. Lots of rocket fuel to propel you forward. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation, adding power to anything you are creating today. An extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today beckons you to become emotionally mature as a sovereign being, totally independent as a warrior of the light, aligning your heart with your divine purpose. Together with your divine counterpart, offer your united energies to be of service to all. Expand your focus from bonding with one to the joy of bonding with all. A day filled with questioning your emotional state of well-being in order to return to wholeness. Today's question is, who or what governs the fire in my heart? How can I activate my intelligence and the power of enchantment rather than my sword to release battles and serve my divine mission? Divine blessings for your final liberation from the emotional cords that have bound your precious heart. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 16, Yellow Electric Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to question. Bonding fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of universal fire. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and help us continue bringing these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And to our tribe on Patreon, again, being the beginning of the month, we're having some issues with the payment processor, so if you'd still like to continue supporting us, please do us a favor and make sure the transaction went through. We'd like to thank our Divine Sistar of the Light, Mary Stubler, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sistar. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support us in this work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. I would like to also thank our Divine Angels of the Light, Rhonda and Jim Ensminger, for your super thanks donation today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you both for your support. Shine on. If you'd like to support us with a super thanks, under every video there's a little heart with thanks. You just click on that and send a donation through that way. We truly appreciate and are grateful for every one of you that are supporting us and contributing to our work in these channels. Thank you very much. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with more powerful codes from our 17th dimensional beings of light through the Pleiades star systems. Pleiades 1 messages, June 3rd, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. 21+++ approved and intensified in Transcendental Crossing and Neutron. Support 36% non-regressive. 21+++ approved and intensified in Transcendental Crossing and Neutron. Reverberation 34% non-regressive. Connie, resume integrated activity. Integrators are summoned. MID agreements are void. Signals of central environment are sent. Metaphysics continue to be exposed. Intra-crystals are activated. Terrans called for integrations with high humans. Neva plus R+++, 13th Akashic projector aimed for support assessment, 66% non-regressive. Next 14. Forecast of 19+++ authorized. Jeben Cow. Attention Neva. Reverberation of certifying codes. 94% non-regressive. Initial cleanup 2B. Recorks in progress. 92% non-regressive. Final cauterization 2B. Recorks in progress. 91% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1, integrating high humans. From disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed weekend ahead into the 666 portal of Monday, where you can join in with our collective ground crew team of the 144 and the powerful meditation from my Sacred Condor. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.